We've all read and learned about the stories To Kill a Mockingbird and the Epic of Gilgamesh, but what do they have in common? Boo Radley is an unexpected hero because he had always been the social outcast and was always the center of the Macon gossip about the Radley house, until he proved his goodwill through a good deed.
Gilgamesh, a half-god, says,
Gilgamesh is unlike the rest of his people because he is a half-god and because he possesses an uncommon quality. He always puts his people before him, and he acts as a protector for his people.
As we get older, we start to realize that maybe the things that we feel are right contradict our family values.
Desdemona has chosen Othello over her father because she wanted to be with the man she loved, even if it meant leaving her father. This shows that she expresses deep loyalty and compassion towards Othello even at the beginning of the book.
Arjuna learns the lesson of the Atman in the story of Bhagavad Gita. With this information, Arjuna then makes the hard decision to go to war against his own family. His duty is to the warrior caste. This shows that Arjuna has to fight his family and follow his duty because he knows his Atman and his family's Atman will be reborn.
Looking back through history, it's clear to see that many groups have been given less rights or they have been oppressed. There have been many figures that have stood up for these groups and defined the traditions of that era, and the world considers them as heroes even today.
Has the prisoner anything to say why sentence shall not be pronounced?
Yes, Your Honor, I have many things to say. Your denial of my citizens' right to vote is the denial of my right of consent as one of the governed, the denial of my right of representation as one of the taxed, the denial of my right to a trial by a jury of my peers as an offender against law. Therefore, the denial of my sacred right to life, liberty, property.
The court cannot allow the prisoner to go on.
Not only is Susan B. Anthony a woman who took a strong position on the controversial topic of women's rights, but the sheer fact that she took a stand at all in her day and age is enough to make her a hero for all women.
Even though the book The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian is set in today's era, it still displays the discriminatory actions that take place even today. Junior, the main character, has a hard time fitting in his new school because of his race and culture. He is a bold character who faces adversity of his time with bravery and a courageous spirit. Even Junior's teacher explains to him that one of his duties as a teacher is to make the Indian children more like the white children in order for them to succeed. This causes anger in Junior and makes him more passionate about making something out of himself by leaving the reservation, which very few Indians have ever done. Bradley was an unexpected hero because he was a social outcast and was the center of the make-em gossip about the Radley house, until he proved his goodwill through heroic deeds.